Master horse racing with daily racing forms Formulator, now free for DRF Bets members. Sign up to get the best bonus in racing with a $250 deposit match, plus a $10 free bet and free Formulator past performances. Go to drf.com/bet to play like a pro today.
Hi everybody, Dan Illman, Mike Beer. Race number 10 at Pimlico on Friday is the Grade 3 Miss Preakness. 3-year-old fillies going 3/4 of a mile. Nice prelude to the Black-Eyed Special for 3-year-old fillies a little bit later on in the afternoon. Mike Beer and I are here at Pimlico, and the Miss Preakness is a nice matchup between Key of Life and the unbeaten Maple Leaf Mel. Two horses, similar talent abilities, similar running styles.
It could be an interesting matchup. Then I think the key to the race is to find out here for the first time whether Maple Leaf Mel, the 6th class, is up a little bit here. She's made no mistakes so far. The 2 Key of Life, the morning line favorite, is already a proven stakes quality sprinter. We'll see if Maple Leaf Mel gets there.
She certainly is Key of Life. As we throw up the Timeform US pace projector, we know her running style. She just went gate to wire in the 7-furlong Beaumont Stakes, but Maple Leaf Mel is flawless. From 3 lifetime starts, she's never been headed. There is a potential that these horses could hook up early, and I wouldn't even be surprised if the 5 Topsy shows some more speed this time.
Yeah, I feel like there's a real chance the 2 and the 6 do hook it up early here. We'll see. Maple Leaf Mel has shown speed in all 3 starts so far, not against this kind of competition. I don't think she's matched up yet with a horse who's as fast as Key of Life is early. We'll see how she copes with it. She's looked pretty good so far.
Trainer Brittany Russell entered 2 in this year's Miss Preakness. We'll start things off with the 1, L Street Lady, who didn't run very well last time out in the wide country as the favorite going 7/8 of a mile. I was there at Laurel that day. Something looked amiss. I talked to Brittany about an hour and a half after the race. She said she had already found a physical excuse. They gave her some time off. She's been working, and she's done some good things sprinting in the past, albeit not against this sort of competition.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I liked her races 2 and 3 starts back for sure. She certainly showed some potential winning both of those starts. I'm glad to hear that you have, or they do have some kind of an excuse for that most recent start, which was, pretty much a disaster. She is back in a really, really tough spot here. We'll see how much she can improve. Having the rail with speed to her outside feels like a tough ask for her.
Here's the morning line favorite at even money and the horse to beat, the number 2 Key of Life, winning her most recent start at Keeneland. This is the Grade 2 Beaumont. Now, she had to go 7/8 of a mile, which might be stretching her ability a little bit. She was involved in the pace early, opened up a big lead. She's getting tired, but notice how game she is to hold off this classy runner-up.
I like this win from her, Dan. I don't really feel like 7 furlongs is a distance that she wants, at least at this point. She cuts back to 6 here. That's going to work. The way that she just dug in and held on, though, in that Beaumont last time, the horse that's running at her is a pretty good filly from Chad Brown's barn, too. So I'm going to give her some extra points for winning that race. I like her getting back to 6 here. She might be fastest early in this field. To me, she's way the horse to beat.
Connection's done a really nice job with the 3 Happy Clouds. They claimed her for $12,500 out of her seasonal debut. She's already stakes placed, and she bounced out of that runner-up effort in the Beyond the Wire with this victory in a first-level allowance where she sat in behind the lead in a nice trip, angled out to the 4 path, and was too good.
Might be able to pull a similar trip in this race, Dan. We'll see how fast they go in front of her and whether she can keep up with it. I don't know even if she gets a trip like that, though, if she's going to be able to compete with horses like this. This is a really tough spot for her. I thought she looked good winning last time. I don't like her in this race.
The number 4 is Afternoon Tea, who ran really well in her debut over a sloppy track at Oaklawn Park when finishing 3rd. Then she graduated in this race, going 7/8 of a mile at Keeneland. She was 4 wide most of the way. It looked like she was going to win by open lengths, but she really had to fight. And I think that experience, that battle-tested experience in the stretch, helps her out as she steps up to face tougher.
I'm going to agree with that. I'm with you also. I did feel like at the top of the stretch of that last one that she was maybe going to win it a little easier than she did. I still liked the performance from her. I thought that was a quality effort out of this filly. I really liked her debut as well. She got tons of experience that day with all kinds of trouble in the race. I thought she ran deceptively well there, improved last time. Can she improve again?
Number 5 is Topsy. She won her first 2 starts on the lead, and they tried to sit a little bit last time out. Understandable. They drew outside. Key of Life was in the race. I think she might be better at this point in her career getting forward. The problem is, can she get as forward as Maple Leaf Mel and Key of Life and still finish?
It's a big question. I mean, I understand the thinking last time. They did not want to get involved with Key of Life on that pace last time, so they tried to sit. It really didn't work out. It was not her best performance. Her prior 2 starts were good. She was on the lead in both of those races. I doubt she makes the lead here, Dan. There's a lot working against her. She's lightly raced, though, and there's a chance she's okay.
The 6 is Maple Leaf Mel. She's won all 3 of her starts by a combined 16 1/4 lengths, all against state-bred competition. Here's her most recent race. Her first start off of an August layoff against fellow New York breds in the East View, going 3/4 of a mile, and you don't win much easier than this.
This is exactly what I'm sure her connections wanted to see off of the long layoff, Dan. She got right to the front in this field. They could not go with her. She never faced a challenge. She won for fun, but she also got a figure for the race right off the layoff as a 3-year-old. It suggests that she's really good. This is obviously a way tougher spot, Dan, but there's just no telling. She could easily class up here.
Completing this field is the other Brittany Russell trainee, the 7 Bound by Destiny, who was one of the better 2-year-old fillies in the Mid-Atlantic region last year. She won her first 4 starts, did not run well last time out in the Smart Halo. I was very surprised she was so far back early.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe there was some kind of issue in that race, and it obviously wasn't her best performance. I'm happy to give her a pass for it, Dan. There's a layoff now. Maybe she improves as a 3-year-old. If I'm being honest, I didn't really like her that much as a 2-year-old, though. I think they just found the right spots for her. I don't think this is the right spot off the layoff.
Remember, DRFPP is available right now on DRF.com for Preakness Saturday. Get studying for the second jewel of the Triple Crown, but it's time for our top pick for the Miss Preakness. 2 horses in here are going to take a lot of money. We're going to upset the apple cart, hopefully, with a little afternoon tea.
Yeah, we both went on the same horse here, the 4 afternoon tea. I'm hoping that she falls into a trip and takes one more step forward here. I'm not really against the 2 favorites, Dan, but there's a chance they hook it up here and set it up for the 4 at a price.
A lot of upside potential for afternoon tea. Maybe sits just off the lead. 8-1 on the morning line. Arad Ortiz Jr. takes the mount. Best of luck.